On this episode of Oz Off-Road TV, we head off from Cobar, New South Wales and make our way to the Louth races for some feeding and Aussie fun, suss out the Valley of Eagles. We then visit Old Dunlop Station, then camp on the Darling and explore the magnificent Trilby Station. G'day and welcome to the latest episode of Oz Off-Road TV. Over the next 2 weeks we're going to explore far western New South Wales, kicking off here in the town of Cobar. We're going to explore the Darling River, explore a couple of sheep stations as well, attend a fantastic race event and check out Australia's biggest outback festival. Strap yourself in, we're off on a 2-week adventure. Well, if he's not leaving his handheld radio lying on the ground somewhere or breaking camera cars, he's leaving his camp chair at home. So it's off to the local camp store for our cameraman Gav, so he has something to sit on for the next 2 weeks.
Camping down on an old bush track, a 4-wheel drive, yeah, I like it like that. The weekend comes and now it's time to go. Oz Off-Road, it's time for the show.
Kicking off from Cobar, we make our way to the New South Wales outback town of Louth for the annual races. We head to Gundabooka National Park, take a short drive to Dunlop Station, then the shorter drive to Trilby Station. On this episode, young Robert and I have again hooked up the caravans, but now it's a family affair with my daughter Courtney, who's come along for the ride, who also works with us at Oz Off-Road. She's brought along the newest addition to the family, Tilly the red cattle dog, for a run as well. Courtney's no stranger to driving on dirt. She's a keen four-wheel driver and camper and has participated many times in the Beyond Bitumen rally raising money for Beyond Blue. What did you think of Cobar, Courtney?
Yeah, it was pretty nice out there. I'm glad that I'm out here camping with you guys, not in the background fixing problems like I usually am.
Yeah, that's right. Every time I turn my computer on, you got to fix it. Anyway, I like that big 2E scan, Robert. That was a bit of me, mate.
Yeah, I felt like a moth to a flame when you saw that. You could look good in the shed at the back.
I got very excited. I got a couple of mates that would be excited too, especially if it was full. Anyway, looks like we're in for a bit of a wet day here. We're heading out to Louth races, and I've just been talking to them on the phone, and they've got a bit of light rain out there, so it's all going. But looks like a little wet couple of hours on the in the car here. Louth, New South Wales is part of the Berkshire with a population of less than 100 people. But once a year, that increases to thousands, with people travelling far and wide for the annual Louth Cup. But with rain comes uncertainty, so let's hope that we can all get there for this iconic annual event. I haven't been out here for a few years and I was surprised how much of it is sealed. I've actually hit the dirt section. The trouble is, it's raining, so there's a plus and a negative. The plus is there's no dust. The negative is it doesn't take a lot of rain to close the roads out here. I think we'll be right at the moment, just hopefully the rain doesn't get any heavier than it is now. After arriving in Louth, all eyes turn to the sky as we monitor the rain. With a dirt racetrack, horse and jockey safety is the priority, and if it gets too wet, there is the risk that the races could be cancelled. It doesn't look good at the moment.
Paradise Duck.
Well, we just drove the Kid River Road and didn't get this dirty.
I just thought all cars look like that, so... Isn't that how they come from the factory?
Well, yours does.
Mine does.
Apparently.
All of mine do.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, lucky Gavin is a good cameraman because he wouldn't get a job as a car detailer. His car always looks like this. With the caravan set up and camp all sorted, we head to the Place of Pace, the local pub, for the Calcutta and a few beers and entertainment. The rain has stopped, so let's hope it dries out for tomorrow. The following morning sees the sun poking its head out through the clouds and the rain has held off. It's still very wet underfoot around camp and the track is still a little wet as well. Now, I did mention that horse and jockey safety is the priority, and with that in mind, the stewards make the difficult decision to cancel the day's racing. But hey, this is the Australian bush, and they make their own fun in these parts, and with thousands of like-minded Aussies here for a race day event, the fact that there are no horses actually racing doesn't deter anyone from joining in with all the other shenanigans that go on at country race meets. Who needs horses at a horse race anyway? One of the big events at most race meetings is, of course, fashion in the fields.
So that's local gentleman of the day first, and then we will move into the main competition.
Gee, some of these blokes would get a start at Royal Ascot. And as you would expect, the girls have gone all out and have come up a treat as well. And with that, it's time to bring the fashion down to my level. I'm currently with the president of the race club here, and I've been asked to be a guest judge in fashions of the fields. They're slim pickings, I can assure you, but we'll grab a glamour out of this, don't worry about that. From walking storm mannequins to the worst looking bride I've ever seen, right up to a cricket team that seems to be lost, we have it all covered here. And picking a winner, well, that will be tough. Although the bloke in the duck suit could be a hope. I've just copped a sly $5 to vote for the bride over there, but look, I won't be bribed. Can they make it $20, please? Well, a bit of money's exchanged hands, and we've picked our winner. But you wouldn't believe who came in second place. Our man in the duck suit. There's an outrage here as well. There's been a few protests about the fashions in the field. As you can see, they take it very seriously out here in Louth. In particular, the bride that's here on a hen's night at the moment. Now, I did say race day shenanigans. No horses, no problem. Okay, so the main race might have been cancelled this morning, but guess what? There's even a bigger event here. This is the official, unofficial Louth Cup sprint race. Barefoot, it's a serious stuff, and it's all about to happen right here at the Louth races. So away they go, and they're running up the straight now as they go at 100 mile an hour. Geez, they can run. And I've got to say to you, the kid in the blue shirt at the front's going red. Oh, look at, oh, he's come from nowhere. The tall kid I mentioned earlier. Oh, well done. He's taken the money. Couple of little stragglers at the end doing their best. But it's not over yet because there's the senior version, race 2 of the unofficial Louth Cup. Now things are getting serious. Place your bets. And away they go, and they are going full noise. Look at them go. This is the women's section, and they are absolute. Hang on a minute. Here goes the run of the time. There's no call for the photo. I can't call the winner. It's unbelievable. Okay, I'm here with the winner of race 2. What's your name?
Jess.
Jess, are you okay? Can you breathe?
That was a bit rough.
It was a bit rough. You did very well. Judges have given it to you. Well done.
Thank you.
What do you win for that race?
Hopefully beer.
Did someone say beer? It looks like the blokes have jumped the start. The blokes race is underway. They're coming up the straight now. Look at them go. Unbelievable. There's a beer voucher at the end of the straight. Oh, look at it go. Unbelievable. He's won himself a beer ticket straight to the front of the bar for him. I mean, mate, how much training did you put in for this event?
Oh, training for years. So I heard about Louth Radio about a week ago.
It looks like there's going to be a tractor race here to cap things off at Louth. This is what you call Australian country entertainment. You got to love it, haven't you? Here we go, and off they go. Oh, I've got to say, they're going quicker than I would have imagined. Unbelievable. They've continued on and seem to be doing a lap here of the actual racetrack. A few people have dozed off during this race. Geez, the bloke at the back struggling. That'd be me if it was a foot race, to be honest. You're kidding, aren't you? Well done, he's won the race. And that, my good friends, is the tractor race here at the Louth Cup. And now I am going to the beer tent. The one thing that all Aussie bush events have in common is that they raise much needed money for worthy charities and causes, and the Louth Races is no exception, with locals and visitors digging deep to lend a hand. And with no actual Louth Cup run this year, they decide to auction off the actual cup. Won't that look good behind someone's bar? Well, we've had a fantastic time here at the Louth Turf Club, but events like this can't run without people like our guest here, Jim Strawn, who is the president of the Louth Turf Club. Jim?
Thank you very
How
much.
are you, mate?
Very well.
Thank you very much for your hospitality.
You are very well.
Mate, an amazing event. Okay, hasn't gone to plan this year. There was a little bit of rain yesterday.
Yeah.
The stewards made a call a little bit early, but they made the call.
Yeah.
What does this event mean to not only Louth, but everyone in this area?
It's a huge event for us and our little community, but as you mentioned, Cobar, Burke, outlying communities, people go on to Broken Hill, they go further north, they go camping, and they spend their money, and it's so good. And it also gives us a chance to raise funds for organisations like the Flying Doctors.
It's amazing because although there was no horses here today, there was still some events which we covered earlier, which is unbelievable. But that's country fun. This is typical Australian. Do the best we can, have a bit of fun. And there was a lot of fun here today, and these people are going nowhere. They're really enjoying this. I don't think they care that the horses aren't here. They're just having a great day.
We can't thank our supporters and our people that come and support us enough. We really can't.
There it is. If you're looking for an event, a typical Australian event, get yourself to the Louth races. It's on every year around this time. You won't regret it. We've had a great time. You'll have a great time here as well. But it ain't over yet. This event goes well into the night with live music, dancing, singing, eating, and of course, plenty of drinking. Gee, I wish I'd thought about setting up a Barocca and Panadol stand for the morning. I reckon I would have absolutely cleaned up here. With the races run and won, well, sort of anyway, the following day it's time to hit the dirt and head to a place known as the Valley of Eagles. Well, what did you think of the Louth races? Pretty big day, considering there were no horses racing at all.
They definitely made the most of it, no horses, but I probably saved a few bucks anyway, so I can't complain too much.
Yeah, well, punting wasn't one, has that never been one of your strong points, mate?
No, it's not my game.
What did you think, Corky?
No, it was pretty good, but I reckon the highlight has to be that band that played last night.
Yeah, no, the band was pretty good. They were real good. So, mate, you're up the front today. You're leading us to some national park with a bushwalk, yeah?
Yeah, sort of been missing a few of those walks we did up in the Kimberley, so why don't we check out a walk in outback New South Wales? They rate this one as a hard walk, but I think after a couple of those walks up and around like Equestro Station and that, this one should be a walk in the park, I'd say. Yeah, right. You have no idea what you're in for, son. I can't believe you talked your sister into this. Located less than an hour's drive from Burke on the Kidman Way, Gundabooka National Park is certainly worth a look, especially if you're doing the Darling River Run. Located by the Darling River, the park has wonderful open plains, a beautiful creek-fed gorge, significant rock art, and then there is what I'm calling Roberts Mountain. How good is it here, Clancy? Yeah, good, isn't it? Eh? We could be on that walk right now, but pretty good here, isn't it, mate? I reckon me and Clancy have dodged a bullet. I know my dodgy knee is pretty happy about it. The track on Roberts Mountain that he wants to walk is actually 5 kilometres straight uphill.
Pretty awesome that you ended up with my tripod, right, Rob?
I think anyone who goes climbing should just take a tripod with them. No camera. Going upwards now. No good. We've got a problem. We don't have those poles. We may have to start snapping legs off this thing. Is that all right?
By the sound of Gav's false laugh, I don't think he's too keen on that idea, son.
It's flat.
On what planet?
Planet over there. Not this planet. I feel like we're tearing through this. In a 5-6 hour walk, I reckon we can knock this over in 2 or 3.
This must have been the same route a lot of our grandparents took to school.
Well, yeah. Uphill both ways.
So, Little Blue Dot's where we are.
Not halfway up.
How good?
Been a whole day.
It just updated, Rob. It was like right down to the bottom. We're like, what the heck?
Thank goodness.
This must be what it feels like on Everest, right?
This is worse.
But this is worse because at Everest it's cold. It's not cold here, it's hot. So,
I reckon we've got to be close by now, Rob.
hey, close now.
Oh, how good.
Oh, come on. It looks like a walk in the park. Easy for me to say, though. You've both done a lot better than me.
You got a copy down there, Dad?
Yeah, mate.
We've reached the summit.
Yeah, right, yeah. Look good.
Amazing.
Could have got my photos for me, mate.
The Gundabooka Range is a significant geological formation and cultural landscape located in the Gundabooka National Park and is known for its ancient Aboriginal rock art, stunning outback scenery and hiking trails up Mount Gundabooka. It offers a combination of natural beauty, even European heritage, and has a deep cultural connection for the many Indigenous tribes that inhabited these parts.
What do you reckon, Court?
I'm just proud that I got up to the top. There was a few moments there. It was a bit iffy, but
You did it.
I did it. But the view is amazing up here.
It's really nice.
That's so inspirational.
I'll just take your word for it, son. It looks like it's one of those places that does take your breath away. Literally.
So what time's the chopper coming to get us?
What's happening, Doc?
Well, we had a big day on the road, so we've actually been cooking while we've been going, eh? Earlier on, while I was minding the dog, I thought I'd do this. We'll see how she goes, eh? I've just got to get it out. We've made Revan's silver side tonight.
Look at that.
Look at this thing, mate. We've got white sauce, we've got veggies. All done real quick. Let's just have a look how she turned out, Gav.
All right.
Oh, look at this, mate. I'm going to give it a try. Pretty good, eh? I reckon Robert and Courtney will be keen to get stuck into a feed after that stroll up Robert's Mountain track today. I've camped by many rivers in my day, the Murray, the Hawkesbury, even the Diamantina, and let me tell you, camping by the Darling is right up there with the best of them. Waking up and greeting the day in places like this are pretty special. This spot, well, it was an absolute cracker. Are you there, Robert?
Yeah, good job.
Did you sleep good last night, mate, after your mountain climb yesterday?
I slept like a log. The legs were burning, the whole lot going on, but nah, good sleep.
The latest you had an early night, Courtney?
I did have an early night.
Well, I can only tell you that me and Clancy are pretty happy we didn't go.
Yeah, I heard Tilly had a big sleep as well. I was kind of a bit jealous when you told me that.
Yeah, my knees are pretty happy that they didn't go as well. Anyway, we're on our way to Dunlop station, so we're going to check that out. A lot of history there. And have a look at the old shearing sheds and all that. Then we're off to Trilby, so it'll be a pretty big day today.
Yeah, a bit of a station tour. Station to station, should be good. Looking forward to it.
I love the history that's in outback New South Wales, so I'm pretty keen to check out Dunlop Station today.
Built in 1880, Dunlop Station is located on the Darling River about 15 kilometres from Louth. It was once a 1 million acre sheep station, but these days it's a step back in time that you can take yourself. And with guided tours and camping options available, we wouldn't drive past here without taking that step ourselves. Who knows? We may even learn something here.
But you will all have a look through the house first. Then we're going to go across to that big stone shed across the other side of your cars and vans, which was the store. for Dunlop. The shearing shed was built first. For a sheep farmer, that was going to be his most important building. Sir Samuel was the original owner here, sailing out from Ireland to be a sheep farmer.
This place is a real time capsule, and it's hard to imagine how hard it was for Sir Samuel to build what became an empire here in 1880. We're all keen to learn more about this place. The original ensuite. Get up through the night if you want to go outside, Robert. Original heater for your bedroom. All the bedroom, no fireplaces.
Good luck, guys. Thank you. Might need it. It's treasured out here, apparently.
I'm really not sure about these little bonding trips Robert's planned for me since we on this trip.
Coming down. Oh, yep, all good. Gee, you've stumbled upon some old relics down there. Hang on, I think that skeleton may be the 1955 hide and seek champion.
Skeleton, time to die.
I came down here for wine. Not for death.
Yeah, really freaky. I was only joking when I was saying Robert chose some really weird activities for me.
So when he built the stairs, he'd been into his own supply, I think.
I did mention that this place was a step back in time. We need one of these so we can iron our shirts. Geez, they did it hard in the day ironing, didn't they?
It's very cosy here. Yeah, very cosy.
Mate, that's old school, that. That colour handle on them knives not anymore. My grandmother would have had one of them.
Sharing scissors?
Okay, let's check out what else is here. Hello.
This was actually Sir Samuel's first stone building. This was going to be the building that decided if the stone was going to come together and work. And when it did so beautifully, he said, I'm going to do the house out of it as well. Sir Samuel employed a shopkeeper and a bookkeeper in here to run it for him.
This store stocked absolutely everything, and with the station being miles away from anywhere, this was perfect for the workers who lived on the site. There you go. Bit of porridge, mate.
Look at that.
Okay, it used to come in a tin. I never knew that. An unlucky goat, I'd say.
Anything useful for the Hilux here?
Nothing's broken here on this trip, so I should have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
We still have plenty of miles to do on this trip. Give it time, he'll break something. No visit to Dunlop Station is complete until you check out the shearing shed. This is the heart of the entire property and a great place to wrap up our step back in time.
We're finishing with the old shearing shed, which was actually Sir Samuel's first building here. It was going to be the building that made Sir Samuel all his money with the wool and the fat lambs. Once Sir Samuel got Dunlop up and running up around 400,000 or 500,000 sheep on 1,000,000 acres, a mob of sheep coming into the shed to be shorn as a mob of sheep went back out to the paddock was as big as between 15 and 20 miles long from front sheep to back sheep. This is where most of his 500 staff worked, bringing in the sheep, shearing them, scrubbing the wool clean in the river and loading it onto the paddle steamers.
For many years, it was said that Australia was carried on the sheep's back, and proof of that is right here. It's hard to imagine what it was like for the 500 people who worked here, and it is also hard to believe that not so long ago, sheep were shorn here with the entire process of washing, stamping and packing of wool happened right here in this shed. How good is it that Dunlop opened its doors hundreds of years later for all of us to see just how the sheep carried this country? Okay, we're here with the owner of Dunlop Station. In fact, we're standing in a shearing shed that's over 155 years old. Can you believe it? And the only reason we know about this and the story of this whole property is because of Kim, the owner. Kim, thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you for coming. It's lovely to see you.
Now, the place has been here was a 1,000,000 acre property. It's now 2,000 acres, and you do these tours and you remind people of a great Australian story that not many people know about.
Yeah, opening up a story and a life of the 1800s and 1,000,000 acres, and people coming to visit us to experience that story as well. It's been a bit of a hidden gem that nobody has known about for a long time, so people are enjoying getting access to the place and listening to the story of how far it's come and the journey along the way that the property has experienced. So yeah, it's a nice little slice of history to let people have a look into the area.
He was way before his time, old mate Sir Samuel, wasn't he? I mean, when you think about it, we don't build this sort of industry anymore here. It's quite incredible.
And when you look at this, you've got to wonder where we went wrong.
Sir Samuel certainly had a lot of foresight, and 155 years later, we're still able to enjoy it. So it's great. It's incredible. It's a great story.
Well, you can camp here as well. People can come and look this up on the internet these days. You look everything up on the internet, and come and check it out for themselves. Dunlop Station. Again, thanks very much for what you do, and thanks for having us.
That's all right. You're most welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hey mate, what did you think of Dunlop Station?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They don't teach that kind of history at schools, but yeah, unreal how they used to do it back in the day.
Yeah, the blokes that worked here worked harder than us.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Sir Samuel that owned the place, buying it for £200 and then passing away with £3.5 million back in 1919, definitely worked very, very hard.
Anyway, that's Dunlop Station. It's a pretty good spot. We're off to Trilby Station now, which is only next door. And we'll go there and set up a camp for the night, eh?
Yeah, sounds good. I've heard a bit about Trilby Station, but never been there, so yeah, pretty keen to check it out.
Trilby Station is a short hop, skip and jump from Dunlop and is the perfect place to set up camp. I've been here many times and I love it. I'm rapt that the kids are here on this one. This is one of my favourite places to camp, and with a big day on Trilby planned for tomorrow, this place will hit the spot. The way it's set up also provides private campsites on the banks of the Darling River. With some firewood supplied and more wood available to purchase on site, we can't wait to kick back around the fire tonight and take in this peaceful patch of New South Wales nature. I did say I love it here.
What's on the menu this morning, Doc?
Bacon egg rolls, or egg and bacon rolls. Is it bacon and egg rolls or egg and bacon rolls?
I don't know.
I know.
I'll eat it either way.
If we get the young bloke up, you'll smell this bacon going and think, oh, the old man's got breakfast sorted, I better get up. We are here at the magnificent Trilby Station in Louth, New South Wales. This is one place, if you're travelling around these parts, you need to come and stay here. I'm with Liz, who's been our host. Liz, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. Thanks for having us. What's life like out here? It's just completely different than the chaos that is the big smoke, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. I mean, they're swear words to you, aren't they? This is just a way of life out here.
Yeah, who'd want to live anywhere else?
Yeah.
You know, I come from inland, country with small paddocks and lots of greenery, and every time I'm down there I think, oh, thank God I'm not down there anymore. But no, we just love the red dirt and the blue skies, and it's an amazing place to live.
It's incredible, really. It's hard country though, isn't it? Because you've got to put up with flood here because we're on the Darling and drought.
It is. We always say it's a lifestyle, not a living. We're back in drought now, so we're hand feeding sheep. So it's semi-arid country, so it's just what we're used to. But the Murray family have been here on the Darling for 7 generations now, since the 1860s. So there's got to be something good about it.
Now, it used to be part of Dunlop, but you've actually got 320,000 acres.
It's probably a third, nearly of what Dunlop used to be. Gary and I run it with 2 of our sons. And our daughter Alex, who's an architect, she loves to get on a motorbike as well, so she's often home working, and we just work 7 days a week, and we say, we work 5 till 9, not 9 till 5.
Yeah, 5 till 6. It's a good point, actually. So 320,000 acres, you've been all over it, you know your way around by
Pretty
now.
much. The boys have done a lot of fencing. Since I've been involved in the tourism here for about 26 years now, I don't get out anywhere near as much as I used to.
The tourism's a big part of stations, not just this one, but stations all over Australia now.
Yeah.
What goes on here, because you've got some fantastic riverside camps. When you're in flood, you've got the lagoon, But there's a lot more to see and do here because you open the doors up to the history of the place.
We do, yep, and we like to, people to experience our backyard. We give people information, we allow them to drive on the station, so we've got about 75 kilometres of drives. There's an old 1950s homestead out there, set up the way it was in the 60s, and that's a walk back in time for most of our travellers because everything is as it was in those days. But it's just a good way to just let people see how the rest of the world lives. And that, your eggs don't come from the supermarket.
No, that's right. You've got an area where there's powered sites and there's an amenities block and you've got full laundry facilities. You've got a couple of cabins here as well. So there's nothing stopping anybody from visiting Trilby, is there?
All our campers, can use the camp kitchen. They've got the bathrooms, the laundry. They can use all those facilities, which is good. There's not really much roughing it going on here. It's an amazing place, Liz. I think what you're doing here is fantastic. The fact that you and other people with stations have opened up their properties for the public, you should be commended for that. And I think what you're doing here is great, and thanks for having us here.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go and do a bit of exploring around Trilby today. There's an old homestead on here that was built in the 50s that's still set up. It's even got school homework and all sorts of things on the desks and stuff on the cupboards and the tables. So we'll go and check that out. And some old machinery that they used to use here back in the day. So we're going to have a look around, eh?
Yeah, sounds good. I've been looking forward to this for the whole trip, this little part of it. So check out.
What do you think of the pile of bricks?
It's one of the best pile of bricks I've ever seen.
It's amazing to walk around what was once a full-on work site and camp where around 100 people were employed.
Must have been built up high in case it flooded.
The machinery remains lying around here are a reminder of just how things got done and how the mighty Darling once played a huge part in rural Australian industry. What a shame the river doesn't play that role any longer.
Back in the day, it would have been a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Look at that view.
Make a mean wood-fired pizza in there.
I've said it that many times on radio, you can travel Australia and there is history just laying on the ground. Well, that is no more evident than it is right here now. It's quite incredible. There's a lot of history here. It's everywhere. And if you do yourself a favour, come out here and check out Trilby Station and come and have a look at how industry used to work back in the day. It's quite incredible, really. We found Fred Flintstone's car here. Here it is here. Wilma! Is that what he did? Right, Fred? This could have been Barney Rubble's car. The old wooden wheels. Hey?
Yabba dabba do.
As you travel through the property, you get a real sense of just how large it is and an appreciation of the privilege it is being allowed to explore this very big private backyard. Well, we're on our way out to the old homestead here on Trilby. We're driving along a track which runs along the fence line here at the moment. But the thing that blows me away is the size of these paddocks. We are on 320,000 acres, which is a fair bit of land, and the scale is just quite unbelievable with properties so big. Quite easy to get lost out here. Lucky for us, Trilby have signs and markers of where we're heading to, so if we don't see a marker, we know we're going the wrong way. But there's a little sense of freedom out here, that's for sure. There is nothing like camping at working cattle or sheep stations, and Trilby is one of the best. You will never visit a workplace like this anywhere. No office buildings, factories or shops here. No hustle and bustle of suburban life, and definitely no chaos of the big city scene. Gee, these goats know how to crash a party. Security! We're about to go through this gate here. There's a few goats just lazing in the sun and sheep all over the place, so we'll just go through here very easy, eh?
Sounds like a plan. One thing when you're driving out here, in this area around outback New South Wales, there are goats everywhere. The funny thing is with them, they get off the road. They've got very good road manners, not like a kangaroo or anything. Very rare you see one on the side of the road that's been hit.
So, pretty cool.
There's a few in here.
But what's going on here?
Well endowed.
Well, very emasculated. Get out of this pen.
Mate, it's unbelievable how big this property is, isn't it? It seems like we've been driving for ages.
One of the biggest properties I've ever been on. It's flat too. I mean, you can just see for miles and miles.
And we've gone from that really white sort of grey looking earth to red dirt now. But it's a good property, eh? You enjoying the drive, Courtney? You wouldn't have done this before?
Yeah, no, not any drives like this. Really, really loving it, Dad. Yeah, so happy I came along.
You want to stay on the track here, mate? You get lost otherwise?
I couldn't imagine running the property like this, huh? If it was me, I reckon I'd lose a few sheep.
Tilly's seen a few sheep since we've been driving, and I think she's ready to get to work.
While Tilly dreams about her new job, we check out some old daily drives. Well, I finally found it. A car we can build for Gavin. Unbreakable camera car. Not in bad nick, really, are they? No. They're like inside. Whoever detailed this, you can give them a job. Hey, it's not bad either, is it? This is an old bus, this. Really dirty. That's not an old bus. This is an old bus. It is big. The story goes, they hit a bridge and drove it around with that damage on the front. Then they go into town and take kids on rides. What about the engine? The old Albion, it'll probably go. They don't make them like this anymore, mate. What about the driver's compartment? It's be an old government bus, eh?
It looks like you're working out how to get that running again.
You could fit that in the Ranger, I think.
So the stairway going upstairs?
It'd be pretty cool though. I reckon I could live on one.
Gee, you could have your work cut out for you turning this one into a motorhome, Courtney. No visit to Trilby Station is complete without a visit to the old homestead. Like most properties in this region, Trilby was once part of Dunlop Station, and this homestead was built by Ruth and Dermot Murray in 1950 on land that was actually part of Dunlop. It was home to the Murrays, who then moved to the main homestead by the river in 1965. Lucky for us, they basically left it as you see it today. Catch us on the wireless. Hey? I'll radio that one, mate.
See you, Rob. How creepy is that?
Watch too many movies like this.
It's Annabelle.
It's a bad idea.
Are these going to be the Halloween episodes of Longer Free TV?
Everything's just got an eerie feel, doesn't it?
Look at that. You know, wood fires. Unbelievable. It's like a time capsule.
A rotary kitchen canister.
Table's still made.
The groceries are still in the cupboard here. Have a look. Sunshine milk, full cream milk powder.
Oh wow.
Cocoa, Johnson's floor polish. Probably should have got a bit of that out while you were here. 60 years ago, new idea, 1965. Unbelievable, mate. This is Back to the Future stuff here. It's just like being transported back through time.
I really feel like I was born in the right generation. Imagine growing up in these your toys.
Gee, this place would be a great spot to live if you were a ghost. Not that we've seen any, though.
Have you been here before? You left your shoes.
When I first went to school, we had these. Look, the school books are still in here. Geez, whoever did this is a neat handwriter. I think I remember having one of these at school. I don't think I put anything too important in there. But a lot of ticks. Imagine how peaceful it must have been living out here. I mean, it's basically in the middle of nowhere. Built in 1950. There wasn't a lot going on anywhere, especially out here, apart from sheep. Mate, it must have been unbelievable out here. Just so quiet. It's quiet now. Hasn't been a lot of noise in there for ages. Next time on Oz Off-Road TV, our Darling River trek continues. We go underground at White Cliffs, then grab a sunset camp on the water, visit an old mate at the iconic town of Silverton, then rock on at the Monday Bash. Remember, at Oz Off-Road, we build your four-wheel drive for adventure, and if caravanning is your go, we can also build one of those for you as well to get you out there longer so you can live the Oz Off-Road lifestyle just like we do. To check it out for yourself, visit ozoffroad.com.au, keep an eye on our social media platforms, and stay up to date each week with the Camping and Off-Road radio show on the wireless and on podcast. At Oz Off-Road, we believe your next adventure starts by turning the key in the ignition, and we can't wait to show you ours next time on Oz Off-Road TV.
Camping down on an old bush track, a four-wheel drive, yeah, I like it like that. The weekend comes and now it's time to go. Oz Off-Road, it's time for the show.
Oz Off-Road TV, proudly sponsored by Ozcar, Optivan, Duck4x4.com, Ocam 4x4 Accessories, Club 4x4 Insurance, EcoPot, and Oz Off-Road. For your one-stop adventure shop, visit ozoffroad.com.au.